Welcome to Storytime Short. To, I'm going to start today with a song called The More We Read Together because April is National Library Month and libraries are all about books and reading, right? If you've come to Storytime at North Branch, you might remember this sign, but first I want to show you a couple signs. So this sign is more. Some of you may have known that even from when you were a little one. And this sign is together. And this sign is read. So it's like your hand is a book. And these are your eyes. And this is library. And this is happy. All right. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together at the library, where your books are my books and my books are your books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. You know what? We'll do that song again next week. So if you just only caught some of the words or some of the signs, no worries. You'll get to try it again next week. So I've been reading to you books that are called nonfiction. That means they're based on true facts. So remember I read Sincerely Emerson about a real girl who wrote lots of real letters. Well, today, and also I read to you a book about germs, and it had lots of facts about germs. So today, I'm reading a book called Hello, I'm Here, and it's going to tell us a bit about cranes. And I don't know if you know that there are birds called sandhill cranes that they stop in Colorado on their way north in the spring and on their way south in the fall. And if you go down to around Alamosa and Monte Vista, you can see thousands of them in March. I've been down there, and they've said that the time I was down there that there were more than 8,000 birds around. It's a lot of birds. So let's find out about baby cranes. Hello, I'm Here, written by Helen Frost. And this book does not have illustrated pictures, hand-drawn pictures. It has beautiful photographs, and they were taken by Rick Leader, and this book was published by Candlewick Press. Hello, I'm Here. And actually, Helen Frost, the author, wrote this in the form of a poem. I want you to notice how that bird is standing on one leg. We're going to need that later. It's getting crowded inside this egg. I can't flap a wing or stretch out a leg. But see, the grown-up birds can flap their wings and stretch their legs. Who's talking to me? Is it night or day? I start to peck and my shell falls away. I'm thinking maybe that might be Mama Bird who was talking to the egg. I'm out in the world. I don't know where. Mama, Papa, hello. I'm here. Could I stand up straight and tall? Will my legs hold me? What if I fall? Look, I'm standing. One step and then another. Who's this? Are you my brother? Let's find out. Oh, we got two chicks. He walks away. Wait, I'm coming too. I might be small, but I'm following you. Look, their feathers are so soft, they almost look like fur. We flap our wings, we try to dance. Let's go swimming. Here's our chance. I think maybe this little one should just go wading first, maybe not ready for swimming. What made that splash? Jump in and see. No, this is Mama talking now. No, snapping turtles, stay close to me. Mama, I'm hungry. What can I eat? Here's a bug for your supper and a snail for a treat. Hundreds of voices fill the sky. How did those birds learn to fly? Do you see how the chick is changing as it's growing? Its feathers are not quite so fluffy now. We've been busy. Time for a rest. Mama's strong wings make a soft, warm nest. He really looks tuckered out. And this is going to tell us a little bit about sandhill cranes. Sandhill cranes nest in marshy places. Those are places where the land and the water come together. They usually lay 2 eggs at a time. For about a month, the parents take turns keeping the eggs warm. While still inside their eggs, the chicks make small sounds and the parents answer. One day, one egg will hatch a few days before the other, and that chick will be a little bigger as they grow. So during their first month, the chicks run around and flap their wings as they explore. At night, they sleep under their mother's wings. In the second month, they learn to dance and their wings keep growing. When they are fully grown, their wingspan will be more than 6 feet. Remember the part that said that Mama said, no snapping turtles. Young chicks have to be very careful. Raccoons or foxes might eat the eggs, or snapping turtles might pull a chick underwater. By the time they are 3 months old, sandhill cranes have the feathers they need to fly and long legs like their parents. They're called colts, just like a baby horse. And when summer is over, they will migrate south with their parents, and hundreds of sandhill crane families fly together, filling the air with their calls. So let's stand up and pretend that we are cranes. I'm going to get out my yoga mat because we're going to do some yoga poses to practice being birds. I'm going to put my shoe up here to hold the mat down. And I'm also going to get a chair just because 1 or 2 of these poses are a little tricky on your balance. And if you want to grab a chair, that is just fine. All right. Well, our books was about cranes, and remember, it said that they lived in marshes near the water. So let's pretend we're standing in the water. We've got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot staying dry. And here are our wings, and let's stretch out our wings. Remember, if you get too wobbly, you can put your hand on the chair. And let's bring our wings down. Whatever we do in yoga on one side, we always try on the other because yoga is about balance. So let's get your wings and spread them out. Wow, you guys are good. Now, so the cranes eat lots of different things like bugs and snails. They even sometimes eat lizards or frogs. So let's put 1 foot forward and put your hands behind you. We're going to bend down, see if there are any good things to eat. I just see bugs here. I'm in the mood for a frog or a snail. Let's try it on the other side, see if we find anything yummy over here. Oh, that lizard was just too fast for me. I think it's time for us to try to fly. This is the pose that's really tricky. If you're wobbly, don't worry about it. So you're going to put one foot behind, then you're going to lean forward. Oops, my reading chair's in the way. All right, you're going to lean forward. You can start with your wings behind you and then stretch them out. And let's try it on the other side. So, and it's okay, you can go over by a wall and put a hand on the wall and stretch. Wow, we are flying so high. After flying, we need a little bit of rest. So let's go down into our nest. I bet some of you know that's called child's pose. Now we're going to pretend that we're the baby bird. So let's pretend you have a beak and peck, 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 peck on your egg and push it open. And now let's shake our wings so they can dry. And then we're going to stand up, and our legs might be a little wobbly because we're just baby birds. So we can shake out our legs. Let's bring our hands together and let's look around at this wonderful world. We're going to turn our head one way. I bet that's my mama. And we're going to turn our head the other way. I bet that's a papa bird. And come back to the middle. Thank you so much for joining me for a story and a little bit of crane yoga. And don't forget to tune in on Friday for my friend Marissa from Frisco. Bye. Thanks again.